Yo, we back, yo, with another episode. You know what it is. It's your boy, the barber with the bow tie, Marcus.
And I'm Brice Davis of Brice Davis Media.
And I'm Jay Kelly.
And we here with another straight from the chair here at Icons Barber Salon, 313 Beauty Supply, here in Xenia, Ohio, 125 North Allison Avenue. Yeah, man, like you said, we got, what'd you say your name was?
Jay Kelly.
Oh, my God. Yeah. We're going to call him J. Kells.
J. Kells.
Not to be confused with R. Kells.
Right. Free to go, man.
But yeah, this is my man. This guy here. It's such a pleasure to have him on the show. He is this man is I don't even know how to introduce him, man. He's not only a good friend of mine, he's a frat brother, graduate of Central State University, Mason brother, a married man, a great father, a community man, and he's here to share some of him with us, man. And you know, we thank him for his time. Let's ride. What's good, Brice?
Man, you know, it's been a whole lot of talks in the shop, man. You know how that go. What was we talking about? Core values.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. Like, you know, as always, I like to go to Google so that we can give a formal understanding of where we're defining, but also, you know, we're going to share our personal experience. So as I look up the ChatGPT definition or the Google definition, would you like to share your core values or?
I'll start mine on first. Shoot, this got to be my favorite one. I pride myself in integrity.
Yeah.
You know, that's something that I hold dear to myself, and I hold others to a high standard for it. You know, like, I think everything you do, you should be integrable about it. Like, you should have an idea of morality of what you're willing to do, not willing to do. You know, especially, you know, we live in a society where you got to work for your money, obviously. So you got to have boundaries and know what you're willing to do, not willing to do.
Right.
If you don't, you know, like they say, if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So you should have some type of idea.
Man, I ain't heard that in a minute. I ain't gonna lie. That's real talk, though.
Yeah.
Integrity always, man. Integrity is a big one.
Yeah.
Definitely a big one, man. I would say one of my main core values would be, of course, always keeping God first, you know, keeping that at the center, and then being loyal, you know, being loyal and holding your family down, man. Not backing down for your responsibilities as a man. I think that plays a big part, man.
Respect.
So you say loyalty.
Man, you gotta have that loyalty to, you know, your wife, to God itself, your wife, your family, man. All of that keeps you grounded.
It does. Speaking from a champ, man, true champ. Hey, so I'm gonna give you ChatGPT's definition of core values. What they are the fundamental principles that guide how you live, decide, and prioritize. I'm gonna repeat that. Core values are the fundamental principles that guide how you live, decide, and prioritize. They're internal, deeply held, and they shape your identity. So the reason why, honestly, it's a topic for me because just personal experiences had me evaluating whether or not I had my own core values. You know what I mean? And honestly, as I was explaining to somebody, if you're somebody who joins a fraternity, some type of community organization, the military, or you work for a company that has you recite their own core values to help you understand what they expect from you on the job, you probably don't come across, unless you have an educated mom or dad that poses these type of questions to you as a kid, you know what I mean? But I didn't come from none of that. So, you know, in life, you learn a quote unquote code. You know, if you grow up in the neighborhood, you grow up in the streets, you adopt the quote unquote street code, and it kind of governs you, or it teaches you how to govern yourself to a certain extent. You know what I mean? But to actually adopt core values, like he said, loyalty, like you said, integrity, you know, faith, keeping God first, putting your family first before you. You know what I mean? How does a man grow into these core values? You know what I mean? How did you develop your core values? Did you come from a 2-parent household?
Not necessarily, but then yes, when my stepfather came in,
Right.
but I gained that from experience, seeing my stepfather come in and do it, seeing other mentors as well when I got to college as well.
Right.
Also, so I was a student.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I didn't have those full. I seen what a man was supposed to do, so it was kind of like already instilled in me, but I also have to go search and see other men do how they run run their household or
Right.
family, or taking a little bit from each and then making my own. Like you
Right.
get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So those core values, just being a student, having patience, and then consistency, repetition. You got it. It's no real like written book, but as you keep going and you learning, you gain that knowledge. So going to search for it too, man,
That's respect.
and applying.
Yeah.
The main thing is applying it.
Applying it.
Everything that I took, I applied
Right.
to see what worked for me and my family.
Right.
So that's where it goes from, taking a little thing, you got
Yeah.
trial and error. So
Right.
let me not do that again. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I made that mistake, but but it was a mistake or something I can learn from.
Respect.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respect.
So, and then we also, to piggyback on what Marcus said,
Yeah.
not necessarily putting my family before me, but putting the family first. That's including me. So
Right.
when I do something for my wife or for my son, whether it's here or there, it's some I'm included within that piece of their puzzles and their lives as well. So it's not necessarily we're putting them before ourselves, but
Yeah.
we're putting the family as a whole first.
Makes sense. I
Mhm.
like the way you put that, brother.
Sure. I'll say for me is like I think growing up, you have people that you look up to, right? So being a teenager, the people I looked up to, I originally wanted to be a rapper when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'll
You
tell
don't still
everybody
want to
that.
rap?
Nah.
No bars, man?
Nah, I ain't got no bars for you. But, it's like certain people you look up to, though. And it's like, why do you look up to them? What about them, like, inspires you? And so, to me, integrity's always been something that I hold dear. Like, I always wanted to be integral in everything that I did. So, for me, that's, like, always been the roadmap to my life. Like, I don't ever want to feel compromised because I think you feel shame when you compromise yourself. Like, I don't ever, because we've been there before. Like, we all did something that, like, I don't want to feel like that again.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
might have been something where, let's say a failed relationship, right? You might have did something that, let's say a woman that she's ever made you feel emasculated. You learn quick, like, oh yeah, I'm putting myself first, not all the time, but when it's appropriate. But if she's like, not to make it, about relationships,
Right.
but if she's like putting you down or making you feel less than why would I put her first? So then you start thinking to yourself, like, I don't ever want to feel that type of shame again. Like, I want to make sure what I'm doing is integrable. So, for me, that's why I say that's probably my strongest core value
Yeah.
is integrity for sure.
I definitely integrity, bro. I like how you put that too. Definitely don't want to feel that way. That's why we uh, make those changes. You get what I'm saying? It's all comes down to a decision that you make. So you make those changes so you won't feel that way, or you won't.
That's why I think it's important to
I like
be an example.
Yep.
You say you got, was it a son?
Yep.
And it's like, if he's seeing everything you're doing, if you preach opposite of what you're doing, then you know how that go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm sure anybody that's had an unstable parent knows what that's like to have a parent tell you to do one thing and they did the complete opposite.
Right, right. So integrity is one of my favorites too, as well. But since you picked that, I would say community. You know what I mean? My community. One of my core values is community. Like I really am for the collective when it comes to the melanated man and woman, you know what I mean? Other than being in a stable relationship myself, you know what I mean? I don't know what crusade I could join to promote community, but I think it's something that we don't value as much. So because of that, like I'm very empathetic to it, and I desire for us as a culture to be more community based and not just for the gram. You know what I mean?
I noticed you had mentioned that community under your core values. And I thought to myself, I seem to be more like one-on-one based than community, if I'm understanding that right.
Right.
But I think obviously that just makes us different. Is I care about Black people like I
Right.
do because, like, ultimately this podcast is that demographic. But
Right.
I don't know if I have like a strong will to be community, like to participate within that.
Right. That's because you a 90s baby. Yeah, selfish ass niggas, you know what I mean?
right, bro. I'm acknowledging that there's something in me that just, you know what I mean?
Right.
So when you say that, when you saying that something is you, that do you have a hard time getting with the community? Like,
So-
for example,
Yeah,
like,
I've never had that growing up.
Okay, so
Right.
for example, like, this is community right now.
Right.
The barbershop, people come here all the time.
Right.
The community come here to get their haircuts.
Right.
This is a community right here.
Right.
Other ways you can be a part of the community is local events, Juneteenth event, the Kwanzaa event. These types of events are around.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You just have to take the trip down and
That's
speak
it.
to people, communicate with people. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm a shy person, but honestly I'm not. But I was shy for a long time until I started to put myself out there and started to communicate more.
Yeah.
So I used it. I used to talk a lot to get myself out of that uncomfortable feeling. So I
Right.
talk a lot to be like, let me get to talking, get this rust
I
off.
was like, I couldn't tell because you came in shooting when I met you.
Yeah, but yeah, but I knew who I was dealing with. But I
Yeah.
just feel like once you start opening up and speaking and talking to people, man, you start to feel more comfortable.
Being
because you
hands
find
on
out,
with people.
Yeah, because you find out like we're going through the same thing together, basically.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different situations, but we're going through trials and tribulations together, and we need to reach out to one another to get knowledge, information, to lean on one another, to ask for help, to
You
ask
know
for
what?
insight.
You know what's crazy though? Like, the Black community for real has become pretty much a transactional relationship. If you really think about it, through hip hop, because everything is trap. I mean, even before trap, it was still selling dope, you know what I mean? Or selling butt, selling, you know what I mean? Stripper. The whole stripper lifestyle is transactional.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The whole dope dealer fiend relationship is transactional. You know what I mean? And that's all the rap in hip hop kind of started to portray after a while, because
you ain't nothing if you ain't making me no money, basically.
that's it.
Oh yeah,
You know
that
what
all
I mean?
the time.
And then for women, you not nothing if you can't buy to get my hair done, my nails done, my feet done. You know what I mean? Like, our existence has become transactional. Like,
That's because I think things became more promiscuous. Because now women kind of move like men do. So it's like, if you ain't doing this and that for me, you're hearing that more in songs.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then by hearing that, it makes everything seem instant when you see it on TV. It makes it seem like nobody really want to work for it anymore. You don't just get the glitz and the glamour of this. All, like, you can't get all of this if we're not pouring into each other. Like I gotta pour into my wife's cup. My wife pouring into my cup, so we're never empty. Like, you
Right.
get what I'm saying? To the
And
point
both
where
of y'all pouring into the kids' cup.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And then our kid pours into us too. Like, it just goes back around because we're teaching, but we're also gonna be students too. We're also students. You never stop being a student.
Right.
You never gonna stop being a teacher because you're gonna have kids.
Right.
If you don't have kids, you got the younger generation. You got the community. You got to speak to, man. So you got to work for it. Man. It takes time. It takes years. It takes repetition. It takes trial and error. Like, you get in order to get the nails, the hair, and all of that. Like, you also got to pour into me, and vice versa. I got to pour into her if I want the meals, the house, like all this other stuff from my woman.
Well, we're taught that we always gotta please her. So I think that's something that we need to be teaching as well to men is reciprocation.
Reciprocation. Yeah,
reciprocation.
You have to be able to have that coming back into you too, and not feeling drained. And sometimes, when it comes to women, sometimes they just do it unconsciously because it's a thing. Like they're the woman. They're the ones who they feel like court them and things of that nature. But an honest truth is both for
Right.
each other. Y'all both working on each other. She wants
Right.
to be the best for you. You want to be the best for her, and you should not be wrong for you to be the best for your wife or for you to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna come back, man. It's gonna come back, and don't. I think we was talking about this earlier about reciprocation and stuff.
Yeah.
Doing for what it's going to come back. You get what I'm saying? But you doing it, not looking for it to come back because you already know it's coming back. So you just do it from the heart. You get what I'm saying?
So what are we talking about?
So I think that there's something that should be said with that though, because I think a lot of men sometimes we get in relationships. I'm not speaking like us, but
Right.
in general.
I mean,
we start to
I'm
wonder.
Sure we didn't make a couple of mistakes ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
But like sometimes after a while, you start wondering yourself, is this been like you start to wonder if it's coming back to you, like if it's going to pay off, and I think that's when you got to interpret.
Wait. You said what? Sometimes you sit around wondering if it's gonna come back to you.
No, like if you're in a relationship and then after a while you start feeling like it's one-sided and you're not sure if that's normal or if it's going to come back at some point, even though that might be wishful thinking or hopeful thinking. I think it'd be better for you to speak. Oh, go ahead.
So I got this question. So are you saying that like when you send around, what should you do next? Are you asking that question? If it's not coming back around, is that the question?
Like basically, is it going to get better? Like, is she going to start?
If it's not coming back around, then you got a decision to make. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. Right.
Like if you
but we're also
your cup not being filled, if your cup is not being filled,
that part,
you need to start looking at the relationship and again, communicating, opening up. If you don't communicate with your spouse about how you're feeling or how they can improve or making the relationship better, then you just as the fault as well. You're not communicating. But if you have communicated it though, and it's still not coming back, then you make your decision.
right. Well, yeah, it's a cut, but we're also told that you gotta go through storms and this, that, and the third. So I think a lot of people wonder if it's a storm or not, or
you could go through a storm, but again, you have to communicate. Don't just do it. If you're being hurt and you're not telling this person that they're hurting you and they keep hurting you, you're just at fault because you gonna keep punching me. I ain't gonna say you hurt me. Like, nah. Speak up. No, I'm not gonna relate you. Yeah, it's a two-way street. No, I'm not gonna accept this. If you can't respect this, then you move on.
So would you say, I mean, and of course you've only been married, what, 4 years?
2 years.
2 years? Okay. So do you think as a husband / as a wife, you guys have room to crash out on each other at any point in time? Like, is there a crash out rule in the, like?
Yeah. Is it a crash out rule?
Is there a crash out rule?
I feel like,
I mean, because every now and then women will get on your nerve, and every now and then a man will get on the wife's nerve. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gonna have moments where, don't get me wrong, man. Please do not get me wrong. Where this shit is not peaches and cream.
Right.
Me and my wife it has been some great. Me and my wife have done a TikTok video, and everybody loved it. But if they only knew 20 minutes before the video was made, I did not want to do the video because I was just got off of work. But my wife was like, are you? She let me breathe for about 10 minutes. She like, you cool? I was like, yeah.
That's
real. Let's do it.
Right.
It'd be like that. I lightweight snap. My wife wanted to do a shoot video. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it got into it a little bit. But again, my wife let me have my space. She was like, you cool, bruh? Even today, we have some words. Then my wife 10 minutes later, hey, babe, you missing a movie? Like, it'd be stuff like that. It'd be little stuff like that. Like, all right. Let me get out my. That little stuff that we just argued about was so little.
BS, right.
My wife didn't my wife threw it out the window already and like, you missing the movie? Come on.
Sometimes I be thinking how can I argue better, but I ain't gonna tell nobody else that.
Because me and my wife, again, we've been together for going on 9 years now, right? But we've been married for 2.
Right.
So we have learned, we have gotten over little arguments so quickly now that we know, like, okay, we ain't even got to say it was petty. We just both know that it was petty, and we just
right.
be like, all right, man, boo.
You know, I think helps too though, keeping it off social media.
Oh
Like when y'all have
yeah. We don't
arguments, don't go online.
never
Like,
go so because it's not going to help it. Why? Because we're still together and we made right back up 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later.
So would you consider that a boundary in a relationship?
What, a crash out thing?
No.
What?
Keeping your shit off social media.
Yeah, you have to. I feel like you have to. If you put stuff on social media, it's going to ruin your relationship.
I would imagine, like, are boundaries real significant in a way? Like, you would think like boundaries are for single people dating. You know what I mean? But I mean, for the sake of the audience, you know, how important are boundaries in like your marriage?
I feel like they're kind of like that's kind of like one of the foundations too, is boundaries. We gotta have that's one of the foundations in our relationship and in our marriages. Boundaries. We have to set boundaries with family, with friends, with how we talk to each other. Like we are. This is a boundary right here. We're not gonna go like that. Like no,
Right.
or we gonna have to. You get what I'm saying? There's certain boundaries you have to set to protect yourself, your mental, your relationship. So boundaries. No putting it on social media. Boundaries. No calling family members when we argue because don't our friends.
Yeah.
Or nobody that's not married. If you don't really care, even then you don't call them.
Right.
I have a mentor. Don't call me. I didn't give you the tools, your tools and everything that you need to use to be a better man. Why are you calling me? You have all the tools you need. Look within yourself. It's usually look within yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like, period. I'm not calling nobody. I'm looking within myself. How could I have made this situation better? Was it me?
Yeah.
What am I overreacting? Or if it wasn't me, I still played a part. So let me just take my accountability. I'm gonna take my accountability, and I'm gonna still express how I feel too as well and communicate.
Right.
But I'm taking my accountability for the part that I played.
Yeah.
And I still get to express how I feel. And then in return, I'm listening to how my wife interpreted and how she feel, and boom.
That takes a lot of maturity to get to that point. That takes a lot of maturity. Yeah.
And we talking and we're communicating. We're going through therapy together. I did therapy for myself.
Right.
My wife did therapy for herself, and we did therapy together.
Right.
We had to set those boundaries because we can't continue if we're not growing.
How important would you say therapy is? The beginning, the middle, rough patches. When's it best to start if that's something that you and your spouse got into?
It's different for everyone.
Different.
I feel like it's different from everyone.
Man. I think everybody waits till it gets bad.
Some people feel like they don't need therapy. I think it's a great idea, and it worked for me.
Yeah,
it worked for me in my relationship. I'm going on my 3rd year of marriage, and I feel like every year me and my wife has gotten better and better with how we communicate with each other, choices that we make, and how we're looking to move forward.
But I do think that when you tell family members, they tend to hold on to things. For instance, if I had a, let's say, sister, daughter, old enough, and they told me something that their boyfriend did that I didn't like, I probably can't let go of it the same way that they did. Like, let's say he shook you up or something. In my head, that's like domestic violence, even though maybe he ain't even the type to hit a woman. He just one time got extremely triggered and shook her, but in my head it's always going to be you got it in you to hit her type. Right. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Right. And so I think that that's another reason that you kind of want to keep things internal to an extent. Now, if somebody actually hits you, like, don't keep that in. Like, if he blacks your eye, that's not funny, but it's like, yo, you gotta tell somebody, because then that's beyond just keeping it in the circle. Like, at some point, that's just abuse. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I would say on that point that it's good to
keep it. I like how you said that, man, because that's exactly why you don't call them, because our family members hold on to stuff. You get what I'm saying? That one time you call them, they may not look at your spouse the same, and you just be like, dang. But y'all still together though.
Right.
Y'all still together.
Would you feel any kind of way if your wife called up somebody else other than you? Let's say she called her brother over calling you.
Like what?
Like there's an issue with, let's say, in the house, or the car broke down, and it's like, yo,
Well,
I know
one,
that's
my
childish,
wife
but
won't
yeah.
call nobody else. She go look. I'm gonna probably take the car to get fixed or find somebody to fix it for my wife.
Yeah.
If she had like, if her dad was right here and she called her dad to fix the car, and her dad is a mechanic and it's gonna save some money. No, let's call daddy over here. I'm about to look too. Maybe, but again, maybe I won't look.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just something that her dad is good at, and I can't want to learn. But
Yeah.
it's okay for her to have her dad or her brother to come help with something. But
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 or 10 out of 10, my wife is going to ask me first.
Right.
And the only reason she's going to somebody else is if I disrespected her or told her, like, go to that person.
Yeah.
Like, you get what I'm
Well,
saying?
that falls into leadership too. Like, there's a certain level of respect that your wife has to have for you, to where she
Yeah.
feels like you're adequate. Like, yo, like,
Yeah.
he's the person, a go-to person. I think sometimes when women feel like you can't fix a problem, that's when you start experiencing problems. Like, your competence is, she sees you as less competent in certain areas.
I say this, like, when she has a respect to ask you to do, like, show up. Like, you get what I'm saying? The only reason why she's going somewhere else is if you don't show up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when that's why I gave the example. Like, the only reason she's going to go to somebody else is if I was like disrespectful, meaning I didn't show up, I talked to her any type of way. I had no type of result solutions, no nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, what can you help with? Like, if you ain't coming with no ideas, solutions, like, how can you help this problem? Let me call my buddy. Let me go take it to the shop. Let me pick up the phone and call the shop. Then you're useless. Like, you're useless because you're not proving to her that you can stand up and be the man of the house. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it when my wife asks me to do stuff. Sometimes I might be too tired and I'll be like, oh, I'm tired. But
yeah,
I love it when my wife asks me to do stuff. She believes in me. You get what I'm saying? And I believe in my wife when I go ask her to do stuff too. She has to show up though. You get what I'm saying? That's how you build trust and faith. Like,
that makes sense.
Period. Like, that's what us now. Like, if you don't show up here when Marcus call you, or Marcus don't show up for this here to happen, it doesn't happen.
Right.
I think that's like one of the best things that you can teach your sons is just like being there, and you know what I'm saying, like being a problem solver.
Yeah, or being well rounded. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know how to change a tire. I know how to do all stuff like that. But I'm like, I can't do motor stuff. I haven't done it.
Yeah.
But can I possibly learn how to do it? Yeah, I'll go to YouTube or pick up a book
real quick,
and learn and practice and give it a shot though.
Yeah.
And do it and figure it out. Or ask my brother for help to show me. He'll show me one time how to do this, pick this thing up, set this up. Now you know how to do it next time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be willing to learn. Be willing to be a student. Like,
yeah, that's why, like, anytime something go wrong with the car, even when I pay somebody else to go do it, I still go look up how they did it and what they did, so that next time that, you know, when a problem come up, you know, I know what I'm talking about.
like I just feel like, man, just even with you, man, as long as your wife's showing up for you or your girlfriend, make sure y'all showing up for each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you won't have to go elsewhere. So your lady won't have to go elsewhere. Like,
Right. I was about to say, when it comes to guy friends, I know you probably at a point now where you probably don't deal with none of that. But is that something that you have a problem with?
With me or Marcus?
I'll say,
like, as far as like guy friends.
Man, honestly, at this point, it's like that's a boundary, of course. But you know, when I got homegirls that I've been knowing since the 7th grade, bruh. Like, I'm not worried about we're not worried about the woman. We're worried about the dude. You know what I mean? Like, we know the dude will hit if she let him. You know what I mean? But man, honestly, if I can trust her, I can trust her. But if something to jump off, then you know, on to the next. I don't know, bro. Like, I believe in double standards too. You know what I mean? And I feel like if a
100%.
woman
Yeah.
is holding tight to a man, another man, then you ain't all the way on my team. You know what I mean? Like now, I don't mind you having friends, but I seen a post where a dude was filming him talking to his girl, and he was like, "Man, if you don't block dude right now, I'm gonna break up with you. I'm gonna go drop your ass off, and I'm gonna break up with you." She was like, "I don't care what you say. He was my ex. I don't. I still love him,
That's
but
a
that doesn't
dumb
mean anything is going up,
It's
huh,
over. It's over.
bruh?"
Fuck.
We ain't doing
Yeah.
no exes.
He
He
said,
said no
"Listen,
exes.
None of that.
listen,
Man.
All PlayStation. No Xboxes.
Like we come from HBCUs. My wife has guy friends, but she's not calling these guy friends up.
right,
They may show some love on a post or something.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's as far as it goes.
yeah, but
Yeah.
right."
you already know. Like, no, ain't no call. Why you on the phone with this guy for? What y'all talking about? Nails? If y'all ain't talking about no nails, no feminine, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
get off. That ain't happening.
Right,
Why he on the phone with you? He need to be on the phone with me.
right,
I got
We
female
on
friends, but
three-way.
I'm not calling my female friends and no. And most of my female friends are my white friends. So
Yeah, that
even
makes
then, I
sense.
got respect. I'm gonna communicate to your husband. Hey,
right.
bro, y'all coming down? I'll let my wife communicate with your wife. See,
Yeah.
usually that's what it is. I'm communicating with the husband. My wife is in there communicating with the wife. Like,
Right,
okay, shit. We
right,
talking to
right.
the same people, like basically, but I'm not texting the wife and she's not texting me and like, nah, bro, we don't do shit like that. We don't do that.
Right, right,
That's a
right.
boundary, bro. Yeah.
So Pete, man, the people out there who know who you are, man. And I know who you are. My man's is getting to know who you are. So let's get it, man. You go. If y'all don't know, the man is a two-time BET. Is it twice?
Yeah, two
Okay,
Okay.
times.
then.
Two-time
You got
BET.
college too.
Brother, I don't need no help introducing you. You hear me? He is a two-time
Oh man.
HBCU BET spoken word champ. This brother Julius, he gonna drop a nice little spoken piece for us right now. You got a mic on. You don't have to scream. You don't even have to walk around if you won't want to, but you can if you need to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exclusive straight from the
Sure.
chair, you heard?
Straight from the
Straight from
chisel.
the chair, man. All right, my name is Julius Kelly, aka J Kelly, man, and just wanted to share some poetry with y'all today, man. Straight from the chair / the poetry lounge, man. This Paul Lawrence Dunbar book that I got here, man. Great poet, black poet at that, from Dayton, Ohio as well. Just wanted to give a shout out to Paul Lawrence Dunbar. Big shout out to Marcus for having me, man. Bruh. Big shout out to bruh for showing love here, man.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna show y'all this nice little book that I got from my wife. Nice little poetry book. Every time people see it, they say, "I love your Bible. I love your Bible." I be like, "Yeah, my wife got it for me. It's pretty
We
dope.
got scrolls in
It's
there,
pretty
man.
dope. Yeah,
Right.
it is,
Scriptures.
man." Um, I want to do a poem titled "To Black Boys." Right? We black men now, but right now that's going on, man. A lot of our black boys are uh, feeling like they don't have a way out. I know we dealt with that too, but things got better. We felt like we had other ways out, but right now with everything going on, man, I feel like it's needed for this, for everyone to hear. This poem is titled "Black Boy." Black boys, they say that we scared to heal. Black boys, let's show them that that's not real. Black boys, we know what it takes. Black boys, we go to college. But most of all, black boys, we graduate. Black boys, step up. Black boys, you are enough. Black boys, you can't give up. Black boys, look at your skin and know that it's art. Black boys, know that you are the head, which means we must start. Black boy is in everything but drama. I see black boys healing from their trauma. I love how black boys are showing love to their wives, their kids, and not just their mamas. Black boys, y'all know we love our mamas. So black boys, let's stop all this nonsense. Release the chains from your mind, but especially your subconscious. Black boys, I'm talking about that true healing, growing, showing the world who you are, removing them band-aids, but showing them your scars. Black boy, I know it's hard. But don't be afraid. It's all mental. Channel your frustration with meditation. Black boys, treat your body as a temple because mental health is real. I've been through them same trials and tribulations, but black boys, I was able to heal. Nah, I'm still healing, peeling back these layers like an onion. It would make you cry. I have seen black boys die, casket closed, Chick-fil-A on a Sunday, they never open. Black boys, you must stay focused. Because at times, it may seem unfair. It's okay to protect your family. Just don't take other black boys from theirs. Black boys, black boys, black boys, it's time for us to open up. It's okay to give hugs. It's okay to take a picture with your brother. Embracing each other love. No matter the vicinity. Society will try to say that we're wrong and strip us of our masculinity. So black boys, we must show them that we defeat the odds. And through our trials and tribulations, let's show them at the center it was God. Because most of the times, that's all we need to hear. Black boys, we love you. Black boys, we need you to succeed. Because black boy, this world will say that you're nothing. But black boys, you're everything that we need. Black boys.
Give it up, man. Give it up.
Thank you.
Man,
That was dope. That was dope, man.
Thank you.
what inspired that, bro?
Honestly, just I think it was a picture. I think it was like Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Major. They took a picture and people was like clowning the picture about them taking a picture together. I'm like, dang, so we can't be they try to strip us of our masculinity because I'm taking a picture with my brother, like love. Like I can't hug my brother like this. Like back in the day, I could put my arm around you like this and it's cool. Like I could that's my boy. Like
pause right
now,
there.
but now it's pause though. Now it's pause. So now we can't.
Pause.
Now we can't take pictures. Now we can't do this. I'm seeing a lot of black boys. It's been black boys killing black boys. So I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of hearing us say that we don't need therapy. It's a lot of us who's dealing with trauma that we need to heal from.
Yeah.
And that's why I talked about it. Like I started, like they say we scared to heal, but that's not really the deal because it is a lot of us in these man groups that's peeling back layers. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and
I think we're in the best space now more than ever now.
Yeah, man, because it's here. But mental health, the people say it sounds like a disease, but it's nothing different from heart health or stomach health.
Yeah. Same
everything else health,
health,
but they make it seem like it's a disease. But all it is dealing with your health.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It's just dealing with your health, man. And it's like I feel like it's a good topic to have. You know, they say black boys love their mamas a whole lot. We hold on to our mamas.
Yeah. They try to say was it called the son husband or something?
Yeah,
like they try to say yeah.
But we show love to not just our mamas, man. Black men out here showing love to their kids, their wives. We actually doing what it takes.
They got that stereotype where being absent fathers and statistically,
that's so false. Like all these black fathers I see showing up to schools with their kids and taking them and dropping them off. Like that's
more than ever.
Yeah, more than ever, man. More than ever. So.
Yeah, you definitely insightful. You definitely seem like you're retrospective. Like you definitely analyze things, and you know you're not afraid to go towards it. For the people that ain't familiar with you, how can they get a hold of you? Where can they find you at?
You can find me on Facebook. Julius Kelly. You can go on Instagram. Jew_Kells KELLZ.
Jew Kells.
And then of course we got the poetry lounge that's about to be starting here in the next month, where you'll see poets like myself, other poets from the community, of course, from Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus. It's going to be a nice set for people to come do poetry, sit down, we're going to talk about poetry, because everything.
Yeah, you definitely got to tap in with you on that one for sure.
And, I can't wait to have y'all, man. Brother Mark is helping me out with everything, man, and it's going to be great, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up.